Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're doing a Nickelodeon tier list. If you guys haven't already checked it out, I did the Cartoon Network tier list as well as my anime tier list. If you haven't checked those ones out, I'll make sure I link the whole playlist up here. If you think there's any shows I forgot in this list, let me know down below. Other than that, we're getting right into it. Alright guys, so up first show on this tier list, Avatar. If you haven't checked out my anime tier list, well, if you have, you'd already know the answer to this, but if you haven't, make sure you check that out anyways. I'll link it somewhere up here. Avatar is an S tier, bro. GOAT show, especially for like airing on Nickelodeon. Not the type of show you would expect at all. If you haven't seen this, I don't care what age you are, this is worth the watch. So good, crazy deep plot lines. One of my favorite characters ever, Uncle Iroh. I mean, it's worth checking out, trust me. Up next is Angry Beavers. Angry Beavers was alright, to be honest. Like, I got it.
No, I got it. No, let go. Come on. I got it. Got it. Hemingway. Oh. What's in the pink salad?
Grandma's corn.
I watched it if it came on, but if there was something else on another channel that I like more, I'm not sticking around for this at all. Like, I didn't care that much. It wasn't a horrible show, but it wasn't great either, so. The Backyardigans. I never really watched. I mean, I'm not gonna say I never really watched it. I never really got into it. I did see episodes of this show for sure. The Backyardigans song is what's saving it, though. You know what I mean? I'm also putting that in a C tier. Different reasons for why both these are in the C tier, to be honest. Back at the Barnyard, personally, I liked Back at the Barnyard. Not a great show, but I enjoyed watching it every single time it came on. I'm not a hater of that. Big Time Rush, this is not really my thing, but I have seen a few episodes, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of like Drake and Josh, but not as good, or like wants to be like that.
What are you idiots so happy about?
It was alright. For some reason, Nickelodeon had a lot of these like live action shows. Some were pretty good, some were kind of garbage. This was one that I just did not care for that much. Mighty B. Mighty B is super underrated. It's also going to go in B tier. It's not a great show, but it wasn't bad at all. Like, it had pretty decent episodes. The episodes I do remember were pretty good, so. Blue's Clues. If we're talking about Steve's Blue's Clues, for what it is, A tier. Like, I mean, you can't really hate. Plus, Steve is just like a nice guy in general. Like, in real life, Steve is an actual good person, as far as we know so far. As much as we know, he's a good ass guy. So I'm giving that an A. I feel like that's like a classic if you're growing up early 2000s. Breadwinners. I've never seen this show. Cat Dog. I like Cat Dog a lot, and I did see a lot of episodes.
Hey, you cat doll! Never mind.
Is it an A tier though? Honestly, no. Maybe. I think it's better than Mighty B. It's better than Mighty B and stuff. It's got to go in A. That was the only thing. Its storyline is okay. Whatever. I like some of the characters. Some of the characters in it though are really good. Cat Scratch. I remember this show, but I thought it had a different name. This show was pretty good. I'm also going to give Cat Scratch a B. Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone's an A tier. Always wanted to be Rudy Tabooty's friend, or at least be him and be able to go into like the Chalk Zone. That looked so fucking sick when I was a kid. Chalk Zone was good. Danny Phantom. Bro, that's an S tier show. Easy. Dope villains, dope concept, fire show. Honestly, I can't even say too much. Show's fire. Watch it if you haven't. Go Diego Go, bro. Honestly, fuck Diego. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Dora gets an, for what it is, Dora gets an S. I mean, it teaches you Spanish. It teaches you decent problem solving skills, riddles. It does everything. If you're a little kid or you have little kids, this is a show that they probably should watch. Diego, I think I was already like 13, 14 by the time Diego was even like a real thing. So I never cared about Diego. Dora though, we're locked in. Doug was alright. Honestly, I didn't really care for Doug that much. I might just give Doug Doug's better than Diego. Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh is not getting the S tier for the specific reason is, well, obviously what we know now about Drake and Josh nowadays is kind of weird. Sorry, bro. If you see this, you're just kind of like, you're a little cringe to me. I can't lie. Like, I don't know. But love the show. Hey.
It seems my antiperspirant has failed.
Show was great at the time. I'm saving that because honestly, I think that iCarly deserves the S over Drake and Josh. So you can see where I'm going with that. Fairly Odd Parents, S. Do I want to go Drake and Josh to S? I'm thinking about it. Fanboy and Chum Chum, D tier, ass. As Told by Ginger, I didn't watch too much of this show. It wasn't that bad, but I didn't watch too much of it. I've heard really good things about it though, but I feel like I just never watched it. All Grown Up was okay. Not as good as Rugrats, obviously, but All Grown Up was not that bad. Harvey Beaks? I've never seen that. No Other Spot. I mean, bro, Spencer?
Hit the floor!
Are you kidding me, dude? The best brother in the world? Gibby? Weird, like, just the weirdest situations.
I'm from Seattle and I love fried chicken! So I didn't have to fight. Oh.
So
Plus, it kind of called today, like, basically what YouTube and what streaming and everything is nowadays. So, show was just ahead of its time. And honestly, amazing. Like I said, Drake and Josh, really, really good show. Loved watching that growing up. But iCarly was just way more enjoyable.
3, 2, 1.
Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron is definitely an S tier. Another fire show. Classic Nickelodeon in my eyes.
I know what you mean, Jimmy. That's why I decided early on to sabotage my highly scientific mind with cartoons and sugar.
Legend of Korra. Now, I liked Legend of Korra, but it's definitely not as good as Avatar: Last Airbender. Like, let's get that straight. But as a Nickelodeon show, yeah, it probably deserves an A. I feel like it was not as... Well, I never even watched this on Nickelodeon. I think I'd watched this for the first time a couple years ago on Netflix. But as a Nickelodeon show, it's pretty good. It's up there. The Loud House. I've never seen this. Making Friends, honestly, I have to put this in D because this one used to it just gave me weird vibes when I used to watch this. I was really young watching this too, and it was just one of those weird ones that I didn't really even know what was going on. I just remember the girls, and it was just some weird vibes. So D, I didn't really care for that. Martin Mystery. Martin Mystery was pretty fire. I'm gonna give this, honestly, a B. It was okay. Kind of gave me like somewhat of Scooby-Doo vibes, but he looks so much like Johnny Test that it's kind of like, it like just struck my mind when I just looked at him. I don't know. I think that Johnny Test must have ripped him off with that like whole fit and everything. Kappa Mikey, bro, Kappa Mikey was fire.
Thanks, bro.
Didn't realize how good it was at the start, and honestly, I'm not even gonna put it in S tier because I don't think it stands up to those shows. But for a Nickelodeon show, Kappa Mikey was so weird. It was a animated show about an anime that was in production, and you would see their lives outside of the show, outside of them filming the show, but also while they're filming the show.
Cut!
What?
You must use the kung fu!
Right.
Just really, really weird. Real Monsters was okay. I didn't really care for it. I like the art style though, a lot. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. The actual show, pretty good. I don't think any of the lessons are actually usable probably. Like, I wouldn't go to school, middle school, and actually think these are gonna work. And I have watched a couple of episodes of their podcast that they started recently. I don't really care for the podcast, to be honest. I wish that it didn't happen. No offense. Not that I think it's bad. I just like, I don't know. My image of Ned's Declassified in my head is just Ned's Declassified. And I like it. I like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to put you guys doing other shit. Sorry. Penguins of Madagascar. I'm giving that show an A. I love that show when it used to come on. So fire. Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy I did enjoy. I enjoyed it more than these. Kind of stupid, kind of an older show too. Like you didn't see that one on that much because it was definitely like a later 90s show, early 2000s show. But it was good for what it was. Never saw that. Robots and Monsters I've never seen. Rocket Power, does it really stand up to these? I really want to give Rocket Power the S. Personally, I'm going to. I think it was just like, there's not been another show that was like this, that came out this good. I don't even know how to describe it. If you've seen Rocket Power, you know they basically do all the crazy extreme sports. They got the stoner uncles and they're like in Hawaii or something like that. Dope show. Good characters, good character balance and like chemistry, I guess. Just a great overall show, honestly. I wish they made stuff like that nowadays. Rocko's Modern Life. I love Rocko's Modern Life. I don't think it stands up to these, but it was great. Sometimes the art style was like a little ass, but I think that was just part of it, the charm anyways. Rugrats, S tier. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. Way better than All Grown Up, obviously. All Grown Up being the continuation of it. I actually got a video of some Rugrats stuff coming out soon, so you'll see that when that drops. But anyways, Sanjay and Craig. I feel like I've seen this, but I don't remember it at all, so I'm not gonna do that. Planet Sheen. Oh my god, this show was... I've seen a lot of episodes of this show, embarrassingly enough. Like, this show was ass, but I've seen a lot of episodes.
Why are you gay?
So, I don't know. SpongeBob, I mean, honestly, SpongeBob deserves to be like right up here, dude. It is literally the Nickelodeon GOAT.
As if I didn't already know.
Carries the entire... It basically carries this entire list. Like, as many of these shows that have come out and are beloved, like, SpongeBob, bro, has been going on for so long. I've had so many SpongeBob DVDs, VHSs, and it is still going. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. SpongeBob is a staple of Nickelodeon. And honestly, I hope it never really goes away. I hope they don't like destroy it. I've seen a couple of the newer shows and they're ass. But I don't know. I might have to like collect all the VHS and DVDs of older SpongeBob because that show was so good. It's probably, I don't know. I haven't caught up with it, but maybe it's alright still. In my mind, still a GOAT. Attacking the Power Juju. Now, if we're talking about the video game, I love the video games. 10 out of 10, fire. They're definitely S tiers. The show, though, I didn't hate it. It wasn't good, but I didn't hate it. My Life as a Teenage Robot, fire. Sleeper show. Actual sleeper show. Fire show. Wow, I just said show like 10 times in a row. What the fuck? I love Jenny as a character. The little kid was kind of annoying, but a good concept that was done perfectly for the time being. Legends of the Hidden Temple. This was like a live action show. It was alright. It was they would like race on it. It kind of reminded me of like Wipeout or something like that, but it was okay. Wild Thornberrys, pretty classic. Not as good. Does not deserve the S tier, I don't think. But it's going right there. 3 Delivery. Dude, 3 Delivery is a weird show. I felt like it did not match the rest of the vibe at all. And it was pretty good. It was only 1 season, so it was really short and basically never aired. I feel like they fit the Nickelodeon aesthetic kind of thing. 3 Delivery, Kappa Mikey, Avatar, Legend of Korra, all those. But if you haven't watched it, check it out. It's alright. It's kind of like a kung fu show almost. El Tigre, fire show. This was basically like the Mucha Lucha for Nickelodeon. That's how I can describe it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tough Puppy. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't like too bad. Victorious, to me, Victorious was like, okay. Honestly, couldn't even hold a candle to fucking iCarly. iCarly's way better. Same with Drake and Josh, way better. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. Wild Grinders, I've never seen this, but I know this is like the Rob Dyrdek animated show, I guess. I don't know. It kind of looks like it'd be trash. I did have his little action figures though before because they came with the tech decks and stuff. Thought that was sick. The X's, I wish I remember the show more, to be honest. I remember liking it, but it wasn't like that great. It kind of reminds me of the show The Replacements. I don't know if that was on Disney Channel or what that was on, but that was a pretty good show too. Invader Zim, I wasn't the biggest fan of Invader Zim. It was good. I don't think it's an S tier though. Probably an A. Zoe 101, finishing it off. Zoe 101 was pretty good, to be honest. I think it's better than Victorious. It's got to go an A. That was a cooler concept to me because it was like their college, I guess, or like their private high school. Little weird, but this is my definitive Nickelodeon tier list. So at least some of these lower tiers are give or take. I guess I can move a couple of these up, a couple of them down. If you think I'm wrong about something, if you think I'm right, you agree with me, you think I missed a couple of shows that should have been on this list, let me know. And if you haven't checked out the other tier lists, I'll make sure I link them right here. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff that YouTube loves. I got some clothes on the website, so if you haven't checked that out, appreciate y'all. Love you. Stay safe. Get laid. Deuces.